Media Ninja, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Hopefully everything's good. Hello. I'm getting set back up here. There we go. Alright, we are good to go here. Highlight, hello, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're both doing well today. Happy Monday. You are the first one here, yeah. Highlight, you can call me Starlight, actually. But hello, welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you both today. I think I got everything set up correctly, which is amazing. How is everything? How is everybody doing? Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I know it's confusing. I mainly go by Starlight. I don't have the, Japanese name order, so Starlight is actually my first name. And then hello, Vessa, welcome in, welcome in. I started 5 minutes early, that's cheating. Actually, it was unintentional. It was unintentional. I didn't mean to start early. I was writing up the Discord, alert message, right? And then, and then I accidentally sent it. Is it not working? It should be working. Is it not working? Is it not coming through for you? Is it broken? Hang on. Let me try another, I guess. How about this? Is this okay? Zekrom, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hopefully this is okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. King Cat, hello. Dog knocked the phone out of your hand. Oh, wait, Media Ninja, I thought that's what you were. Media Ninja, I thought that my mic was broken. I thought you were imitating, what my mic sounded like. Celtic Alchemist, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I still don't, oh man, YouTube still is giving me an error and I don't know what it means. I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. We can hear you, it just sounds more like you're using the phone mic than the dedicated one. That's so strange. Can you call me Star? Yeah, absolutely. That's strange. I didn't change anything. It's the same mic, or at least it should be. It says it's connected. I'm doing well, Highlight. How are you? Let me see here. Hang on. I'm just gonna quickly screenshot this YouTube thing so that I can look into that later, because I don't know what this means, and it's bothering me. I don't know what this error is, but I think it's probably a Stream Elements error. Because, that tech is still very finicky. It's like a real Celestial Fox? What do you mean, Celtic Alchemist? Asa, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I see that you're fairly new to IRIAM, so I hope you've been enjoying IRIAM so far. Maybe it's just me then? See what any other regulars think when they get here? Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I know that I've had, like, not debut mic issues, but, like... Asa, thank you for the lollipop, I appreciate it. Not debut mic issues, but, like, minor mic issues? So, I don't know if one of the mics is, like, not behaving as well, but... I don't know. Might want to turn the music down a few notches? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I can't tell what you guys can pick up with the music, so... You gotta tell me if it's too loud. I can hear the music way better than any other time. Maybe it is being connected to the phone mic right now. Huh. I don't know. What is my favorite hobby? Asa, I am, Asa. I'm mainly an artist. I mainly do illustration. The Exiled, hello, welcome in, how are you guys? And hello, Charming Falcon. It seems compressed, so I'd believe that. That is strange. Let me try unplugging and replugging. I might go silent for a second, but let me see if it's like the phone mic by accident. Let's see. Testing, that everything's still connected. Not a huge deal, we can still hear you, just letting you know. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. There we go, way better. Way better. It was definitely the phone mic then. No wonder the music came through so clearly. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so sorry. You guys were definitely hearing the phone mic. My, the cord showed that it was plugged in, because there's a little light on it, but I guess it was, like, not connected, so I just had to, like, unconnect and reconnect and make sure it worked again. Ah, good to know, good to know. So you guys were hearing the phone mic then. Does it really? I'm curious. Does it really make that big of a difference? Because I can't hear what you guys are hearing, you know? I like your character, so cute. Thank you, Asa, I appreciate it. Very yes, it really does. I'm glad to hear that. I think more streamers should use these, should use these mics, honestly. I know that some of the more intense ones have, like, the really fancy audio interface stuff, but I'm scared of using that stuff, and it's, that's more for, like, the idle VTubers, right? So, I have a lavalier mic, and it's funny to me that you guys say it makes such a big difference, because I keep recommending it to people. I'm just glad to have a day off so I can actually enjoy a stream for once. I'm really glad to hear that, Celtic Alchemist. Yeah, make sure you're taking breaks for yourself, too. That's funny that you guys say it makes such a big difference. The reason why you probably can't hear the music as well then is because if it's the phone mic, then you're just going to be hearing the music raw, right? And then if it's the lavalier, then it's going to have a little bit of, what's the, like, noise gate, right? I apologize for not updating my gallery in the Discord, currently working on cocktails for competition. No worries at all, Celtic Alchemist, take your time. What are we talking about? Well, we were just talking about my mic issues. But how are you guys? How was the weekend? I almost never hear the music on IRIAM. I keep it fairly low. But it's also, like, chiller music, so... Then again, I rarely ever hear, VTuber Senpai's music, so... I think it's one of those things where, like, you really can't hear it so much, it just sort of fills an empty space, where it's, like, there's not entirely silence, it's just, like, some sort of vibe that fills the space. I don't know. Do I live on YouTube or only on this app? I am on YouTube and Twitch, actually, Asa. If you check my profile, then you can get a link to both. Use a lav mic? Nice. Having a news background, I've been telling folks for so long that it's a good cheap solution for voice audio. Yeah, exactly, that's what I've been doing. So, okay, the thing is, right, I actually did, buy, like, the cheap audio interface. Like, I can't handle the really, really big ones. They're scary. Like, the Focusrite stuff, that scares me. And I have, like, a USB mic, so I can't do any of that. So I got, like, a really, really cheap audio interface, and then, it has a delay on it, and I didn't realize that there's no way to make it work without hearing yourself. So I would constantly be hearing myself talking, and then normally I'm like, oh, you know, I could learn about it, I could get used to it, I could figure it out. And it's like, no, I don't just hear myself talking, I hear myself, and then there's a delay, and then I hear myself again. So it makes it so that I just stop talking entirely, and it's really irritating. So I opted, to find a different solution, and my solution ended up being using my standard streaming mic and having it on when I'm live on the YouTube side, right? For the for the VOD, and then connecting a lavalier for IRIAM. And it's worked really, really well, and I recommend this solution to people. Like you're talking in a big cave. Yeah, exactly. Celtic Alchemist says, busy, but I made bank. If I complain, I feel like the boosh. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it did feel like you're talking in a big cave, right? Because, like, if I said a sentence, and then I'd hear if I said a sentence, and it would just keep repeating, and I can't work that way. I could learn to work with hearing myself if it's in real time, right? Like a lot of people who do, who are checking their audio as they're speaking. I'm okay with that. I could get used to that. But no, 2-second delay, not doable. Not doable for me. Maybe other people are good at that, but I'm not. But yeah. It funds the cocktail competition, some of these liquors. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I can understand that. But that's good. That's good that you're able to compete in these things. It sounds really exciting. So, I'm curious, cuz I'm still like learning about things, right? Did anyone play any of the Next Fest, the Steam demos this week? I'm glad to be back to it. Heck yeah. Vessa. Did anyone play any of the Steam demos? I'm curious. I played like 20. Jeez, Vessa. I mean, yeah, take advantage while you can, right? Take advantage while you can. I tried some of them, on our weekend stream. I tried some of the like, cozier ones, right? And it was such a hit or miss. And I was like, some were really good, and then others were just unplayable. And I was checking, with Vessa, and he checked out some of them, and then I was like, is this just me, or is this broken? And it's like, no, this is broken. Like, this is not good. PC is currently, in pieces? Oh my. My goodness. Eventually I'll put it back together. Oh, best of luck with that, man. They were busted as heck. Yeah, some of them really were, right? Some of them were really, really busted. To the point that, like, This is a safe for work stream, just letting you know. Putting that out there right now. Safe for work stream. If you continue, I will have to remove you. Thank you for understanding. What was I saying? Some of them were very they felt like a developer's first game, right? Like, you know how sometimes when you, if you're a game developer and you're still learning how to make games, you do a bunch of, like, test games, right? And then you want to, you do a bunch of test games, and then you want to do, like, your serious game. It felt like some of the games were still the test games to learn the ropes of game dev. So it's like, the ideas were really cool, the concepts were really cool, but they were not ready for prime time, and it was like, I feel like nobody tested these. It was a little frustrating. I'm glad that for the most part, I didn't play many of those on stream, because I was frustrated enough as that was, right? Just wanted to upgrade, but time. Time's a mistress in the night. Yeah, fair enough. They get to attach to the test game and they try to flesh it out. That's probably true, to be honest. That's probably true. Bacon, hello! Welcome in! And Lektark, hello! Hello! I hope that you are both doing well today. It's nice to see you. But yeah, it was, I was sad, because there was one that I thought I was really going to like, because it was very up my alley visually, right? It featured a blue fox character. It featured a blue fox with fairies, and it was set in a fantasy forest, and I was like, Oh my gosh, this is right up my alley. This is gonna be great. Oh man, maybe I should play it on stream. It's a 3D game, so I don't know. I haven't really played many 3D games. It might not be optimized. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I'll try playing it off stream and then, like, I'll probably really like it, right? I felt so bad. It was horribly unplayable. It was like most things didn't work. Most things were unoptimized, and then most of the timings in the game did not make sense at all. And then I died in the game, and then it took like, I waited 10 minutes for the respawn reload screen, and it just never did. Almost woke up late, just dropping skaters. But yeah, it was like, oh, I felt bad, and I wrote a review, and the review never appeared, so I don't know if they, like, deleted it or something, but I was like, I feel really bad about writing this review because this is right up my alley, the aesthetics are right up my alley. As a fellow Blue Fox, I feel bad about this. But I had to say something. I'm like, this is straight up unplayable. And then there was another one that seemed really, really cute. I was really excited for that, and it was like, a 3D game where you play as a cat, and I was like, oh man, this seems so cool. And then it shot my GPU to 95% use. And it just turned everything into, like, jet engine sounds, and it was wholly unplayable. It's just a different market now. I programmed for Black Ops 4, and I felt that was the last time where fully fleshed out games was the market standard. Now it's half-baked. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's sad, right? Because I was talking to Vessa about that. I was like, you know, we were talking about how, the Switch eShop is so bad now, and I was like, but when they had the DS eShop, everything was a high caliber. Like, yeah, it would be shovelware, but if it was shovelware, you could identify it as shovelware, you know? I think what the issue is now is that the games that are shovelware are harder to pick out, are harder to see, because all of the pre-made assets and the pre-made graphics and everything, right? There's a lot of things that you can do visually to make the screenshots look really good, even if the game is actually, like, terribly made, right? And then, it's so easy to publish on there. I think all you need is, like, $100 and anyone can publish a game or something. I don't know what it is on the YouTube side. Or not the YouTube side, the Nintendo side, the Switch side. But I know that there's, like, more Switch eShop stuff getting produced than ever before. And back in the day, like, DS eShop stuff was really coveted, really hard to get into. So everything got easier, and now there's, like, AI slop on the Nintendo shops. It's crazy. I love the idea of being able to fix things on the fly, but I feel like it's more of a crutch than a fly swatter. Charming Falcon says, I've been absent far more than I would have liked lately. I'm making up for lost time today. I appreciate that, Charming Falcon. Thank you very much for the Shirasu. Thank you. Also, I will say, thank you so much for the support. We might want to try. Thank you, Celtic Alchemist. We might want to try to save some things for the future. I can't say things. I'm not allowed to. But we might want to save things for future, for potential future. If you catch my drift. But thank you so much for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. I haven't really been participating in many of the events and things because I sort of, you know, I kind of know where I stand on things. I kind of know where my rank is. But I don't know. There's, you know, there could be stuff where it might be, you know, someday worth trying. Someday worth trying, you know? I'll keep my arrows in my quiver. But I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it very much, guys. Doing drinks and giving drinks. I got 8 cocktail glasses half drank my table. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, no, I can see why that would be anxiety. I'm sure they're good, though. I'm sure they're good. But yeah, so those were those were sort of the bad experiences with the Next Fest demos, was like the super unplayable stuff, right? But then there was some good stuff too. There were some games that they were cozy, but I just wasn't like good at I just wasn't really good at figuring out how to work them during stream. They really aren't, but I appreciate the boost to the ego. No, come on. I mean, you're doing competition stuff. You've got talent, clearly. No worries, Vessa. All good, all good. But yeah, there was some stuff that was still really, really fun. There were some stuff that I played demos of, and I was like, oh, this would be good for future streams. This is something I would want to play. This is something I would want to invest in. And then, there were others where, like, I tried playing them on stream and it didn't go so well. I'm still trying to learn how to best play games on stream. I'm still playing around with genres. I'm playing around with, niches and things, and I'm still trying to figure it out, right? Because, like, I tried playing a cozy game, and, it didn't go well because I apparently wasn't able to successfully relax while playing it. Because I don't know. I like being more energetic on stream, I guess, and maybe that doesn't really fly. And it also might be due to, like, the times I'm streaming, right? I don't really stream at night unless you're in Europe. So no one's really, like, you know, cozying down for the night or anything. I'm out of the loop on the Steam drop. What exactly was it? So, there's, today is the last day, I believe. There is a bunch of demos for something called Steam Next Fest, and you can try out a bunch of demos of games that are available for that one, duration. Yeah, event to play demos for upcoming games. Thank you, Vessa. Thank you for simplifying that for me. So I played a bunch of demos to see if it was stuff that we'd want to do on stream at some point, basically. And I played some on stream. Some went well, some went better than others. But it was a good experience. It was good to try out something new. It was good to sort of, like, see what works and what doesn't. And I'm still, like, I'm learning about myself as a streamer as a result of that, you know what I mean? Like, people say that I'm cozy, and I don't really know why, because I feel like I don't really do anything, cozy. But then I tried playing cozy games, and I very much failed. I'm kind of amused at failing that kind of thing. Were you saying you don't exactly like a lot of cozy games? It's not that I don't like them, it's that I don't know how to handle them. What were your top 3 favorite demos? Not just the ones you played on stream, but off too. What were they called? I really liked the Kimono Tea Time one. I'm curious to see, like, what the storyline behind that is at some point. Kimono Tea Time was good. There was one called Hyper Team Recon that I really liked. And that one was basically, Paper Mario, but real-time and not turn-based. But with cute anime girls. That one I'm very excited about, because I think it's going to be I think it's going to be slept on. Because the trailer kind of just looks like a generic visual novel. But it's very much not just it's not a visual novel at all. It's very much like, it's basically Paper Mario. It has the aesthetic of Paper Mario, but all real-time. So I'm actually very, very excited for that one. I hope that one gets discovered by more people, because I haven't heard anyone say anything about that. And then I really liked, what was it called? I really liked one called Paperclay. And the director said that they were inspired by, like, Banjo-Kazooie mechanics. The Hyper Team Recon OST was a legit 10 out of 10. The music was amazing. I just stood there listening to it. Hello, hello. I'm not sure how to greet you. Cat face. But hello, welcome in, welcome in. What can I call you? I don't want to unless you want to lurk, that's fine too. But welcome in. I appreciate Colin 3. Yeah, I think Paperclay was really fun. Paperclay had Banjo-Kazooie vibes, but the controls were really smooth and really solid. And it is indie, but it's made by like a small team, and I don't know how all the voices are done. I'm hoping it's not AI. It doesn't look like something that would have been. But that one seemed really, really high quality. So I might pick that one up. Because that one is like, it has the Banjo-Kazooie vibes, but everything has the, like, Yoshi's Crafting World aesthetic. Snake? Wait, is that a snake? Is that an emoji of a snake? I can't see it. Is it? Hang on. I think that's an emoji of a snake. What are my final thoughts on Cat at Home? You went back to play it afterward. So when I went back to play it afterward, there were only 10 minutes left. So I didn't I didn't actually have much left to do for the demo. It's one of those things where, like, I think it would have been okay. Compared to the one that we played after, I think it was better, especially for stream. I do like puzzles. It's a little bit limited in where you can go. I still think 99% of the puzzles are gonna be, like, unlocking doors to unlock chests, to unlock this, to unlock that. Like I was saying, earlier. You seemed annoyed when you went back to finish it. I do like puzzle games. So, after we finished that really hard puzzle, I was like, okay, what else is there? Because I was curious about it, right? My one concern is that all of the trailer and all of the screenshots were entirely located to the demo. Like, every single thing shown was the demo itself. So I'm like, okay, what is going to be in the final game here? You and the Irish rebel songs blasting in the background as a trip? What do you mean? Wait, what does that mean? The Irish rebel songs? I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Unless you're saying, like, in the bar right now. Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it, on whether I would buy it or not. Listening to you, but got music on in the background. Okay, that's what I figured. Can't hear any music. I keep jumping between, making it loud enough and making it, like, and then there'll be one song that's too loud, and then I have to reduce the volume again. I'm not good at, like, balancing this, I suppose. It's tricky. I try to play, music to the best of my ability here. Doesn't mean it's always going to work out. This one's a little quieter, so I can turn it up, and then the next one's probably gonna be, like, louder. I don't know. Needs more synthwave. I mean, I could put on more of Raylus's records. The issue with the music is that in order for it to come through the mic, I have to put it on fairly loud. And then it's hard for me to talk over it. But it's the only way that you guys can also hear it, if that makes sense. So I try to balance it, but it's not easy. Like, can you hear it right now? Because I have it on fairly high. Barely, okay. I'll take barely. Keep Kitsune voice superimposed with come at ye black and tans is crazy. Jeez, I don't know what kind of Irish music you're listening to, but I can only imagine, honestly. I do like a lot of that kind of stuff. I wouldn't want it any louder, honestly. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's hard to balance it because each song has like a different volume level, you know what I mean? Like some songs go hard on the instruments and some stay soft, and I have to keep adjusting it as I talk. But that's okay. I can do that. I can do that. We're usually okay, and then I'll get like some mystery dungeon song and I have to turn it down a lot. Like commercials, yeah, exactly. Yeah, some are normal, and then some are just like blasting your ears out. I wish there was a way that I could keep it consistent, but I don't think there's a way to do that based on, like, each individual person's upload. But yeah, so, yeah, I didn't hate the Cat at Home demo. I thought it had some very, very good, puzzle areas. I think my issue is that I haven't figured out how to handle doing stuff on stream when I get nervous that it takes too long. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm taking too long to solve a puzzle and I can't figure it out, the more time goes on, the more I feel like people are gonna get bored and people are gonna leave and people are gonna be like, oh, she's hopeless. She can't figure this out. This is like too much on the same screen. This is too much of the same thing. This is the same reason why I can't get myself to do line art when I'm live streaming. Is why I always go for like something painterly or the line art's already done or I'm only doing the sketch or something. I have a really hard time doing stuff on stream where I feel like it's taking too long and just becoming boring. So if I'm, like, getting stuck on a puzzle, it starts making me really anxious. Does that make sense? Hopefully? Woe is the Celts whom their gods drove mad, for all their wars are happy and all their songs are sad. Oh my gosh. Celtic Alchemist, I need to listen to more of those kind of songs. I really like, what's their name? I need to listen to more folklore songs. I really like, we'll flood the Discord soon. As long as they're safe for work, because I know that some of those songs can get a little bit out there. So I do want to say that they do have to be safe for work for the Discord. Okay, thank you. But I really like, oh, what is the name? This is gonna drive me crazy now that I'm trying to remember it. No, I can't remember off the top of my head. I like Bard song though. I like Bard song, I like folk song, I like Celtic song. I do listen to Celtic Woman a lot. What am I thinking of? It's not Celtic Woman, it's Two Steps from Hell. Two Steps from Hell I really like. Happy Star Noise combined with depressing music. But yeah, Two Steps from Hell is really good. Celtic Woman's really good. I listen to more like, folk pagan type stuff as well. If I play the True Rebel songs, to quote Mullany, not until you get okay with a lot of stuff first. Yeah, I know that a lot of the songs can be very, very intense. So I do want to absolutely emphasize that they do have to be safe for work. But I really like folk song. I like listening to a lot of the Bard song from like pagan composers. Dom the Bard, Blackmore's Night, that kind of thing. I really like that. I'm very amused. I didn't expect you to say Two Steps from Hell. I do like their work, actually. I know, it surprises people, right? It would surprise people. But then again, so does my taste in anime. I feel like I really don't fit my part here. As for the game streaming, I think it depends on why you're watching. If you're watching it for the game itself, then yeah, maybe some people would get bored. But I think a lot of us are mostly just wanting to just socialize, hang, and chill. Yeah, I agree. I understand what you're saying, Charming Falcon. It's like, I can't figure out how to get my brain to stop thinking that people care more about the thing on stream. Like, I've had people say that that's not what they are, that's not what they're there for, and I like, can't wrap my head around it very well. If I apply translation, are you okay with Gaelic-only songs? Yeah, sure. I mean, that's pretty much the equivalent of me listening to, like, Japanese songs, right? I mean, Celtic Woman has a bunch that isn't in English either. I'm fine with that. If it sounds cool, it sounds cool. I'm surprised you didn't censor it 2 steps from macaroni. Some things I will self-censor, and other things I feel are okay. Hell, I think is okay, because it's, like, in this case, it's literally being used as a location. So, I think that's okay. Plus, like, we're VTubers. We're VTubers. So many people have lore as being from hell. Iron Mouse has lore as being Satan, right? Like, I'm okay with that. I don't censor heaven or hell or anything. It's religious. Yeah, there you go. I think hell is okay. Starlight Card 2025. Hey, I told you last stream that I've worked with angels and demons. I think a lot of people don't know the lyrics. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you can listen to things for the vibes, right? That's how I feel about a lot of Vocaloid songs too, right? You can just enjoy them for sounding good. way to take everything out of context, though, Vesta. I am VTuber who works with VTubers. I can't discriminate that openly, you know? But yeah. Alright, this one always ends up getting a little louder, and then I have to... Vessa, stop trying to catch me on my every word. My goodness. I can't just say that I like or dislike somebody's living location. You know? If I work with a demon VTuber, I can't be like, oh yeah, you know, I censor out saying where you're from, because it makes some people upset. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I try to not swear on stream, but I don't think that I need to... I mean, sure, I could just call it, Tartarus. It's your fault for being too fun to mess with, you make it too easy. Ah. I don't know why everyone says this. It's my favorite to teach the young because the song's about someone who's in love with, Fightin' but has a wife. Ah, okay. Is that a... I don't know what that is. Is that a god? I'm not entirely versed on things. I do apologize if I don't understand some of the lore. I am not very well versed in that kind of thing. I like to listen to the music, but that doesn't mean that I always know everything about it. The only location you should censor is New Jersey? Why New Jersey? The songs are about all the horrible things that happen to the wife so that she can marry him? What? Just a random dude? And France. Oh my gosh. You and Lillian, I swear. Why? You... I mean, what if you combine it? What if you say Jersey Devil? Then what? Then what? You're goofy. You and Lillian both are goofy. Also, hello, Lillian. Welcome in. It's all in Gaelic, so the normies don't know. Fair enough. Fair enough. That vibe kind of reminds me of, like, again, if you're listening to, like, a Japanese song, and it's, like, everything sounds really happy and cute and fun and poppy, and then it's about, like, something super, super dark and depressing, you know what I mean? Like, most Vocaloid songs. That's kind of the equivalent vibe that I'm getting. But I do just enjoy the music for the sound in general, so that's fine. I used to listen to a lot more, like, pagan type songs in the past. My playlists are like a mix of pagan fairy song and VTuber idol song. It's very strange. I remember we did have somebody here at one point who said that they really loved pagan song, and they were naming, like, Blackmore's Night and Dom the Bard. I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody else knows what this is. See? Oh, this is where it gets too loud. See? And then I have to change it again. It's so hard to keep up with. Very upbeat, but talking about how she wants Faden's wife to break her legs walking down the street. Jeez. Do I listen to music or podcasts more? That's a good question. Dom the Bard, D-A-M-H. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's naturally Gaelic. I think it's more like pagan. Do I listen to music or podcasts more? I guess it switches up, honestly. If I'm listening to a podcast, it's generally about something content creation related, like, you know, how to grow social media type stuff. And then if I don't want to think about any of that, then I'll switch to music. So, I don't know. I kind of throw it about 50-50. Still, though, that's one of the boys? What do you mean? That one anime that gets their hand on Latin song, isn't that more like, what you would see in like, Soulsborne type stuff? His music is amazing. Oh, okay, so you do know. You do know. Because you said who, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, no, I have not seen, could not watch. But yeah, I do like his work. That actually, his work kind of, the pagan folk song type of genre in general kind of inspires me, because it seems like it's something that's very doable, right? Like, it seems like something that's very doable in the sense that there's not a huge orchestra. It's generally based in with, like, you know, just a few instruments, or like it's bard song, right? So it's meant to be able to be played by like one person. So when I hear that kind of stuff, it kind of gets me thinking, like, it would be possible to someday try attempting something like it, maybe. I don't know. I'm always so split on wanting to learn that kind of thing and then being, like, way too nervous and scared to ever learn that kind of thing. But I'm just like, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to dive into that someday. Someday. One of my first anime, not good for my 12-year-old psyche. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Celtic Pagan here, AMA. Nice, nice. Yeah, Dom the Bard and Blackmore's Night have been, like, my main my main songs of choice for many, many years. I am listening to more VTuber idol anime stuff lately, but I will revisit that from time to time. I don't know, I feel like someday I might want to try to do some sort of bard song thing. TLDR, the Celtic god ales. I mean, aren't a lot of them in general? Like, Celtic, Greek, what was my first subtitled anime? I'm asking this despite being 99% sure it's Naruto. Probably was, honestly. Probably was. I can't really remember the order that I watched a lot of anime in, to be honest. I don't know why, but I can't remember most of the order. Probably Naruto. I can't remember what the earliest anime that I saw was besides Naruto. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I really can't remember the order. I don't know now. What's the next anime you plan to watch and why is it free run? I mean, it is, but that's because I wanna sort of see... I wanna watch a fantasy anime that is not an isekai, that is a little bit closer to sort of, the world that I'm in, and see, like, how it works in free run, and, I don't know. I've also heard it's, like, very, very slow, very high quality, very thoughtful. It would be nice to get into something like that again. I do like my shonen. I do like action. More low fantasy then? Is it low fantasy? I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's considered low fantasy or not. I mean, I do like high fantasy. I just think that I could try things that were not always shonen. The pacing isn't for the TikTok kiddies, thank God. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh my gosh. I've seen a few anime, like that, where I was, like, really, really able to sit and digest things. Some of them have absolutely destroyed me, so I'm sure that free run will probably destroy me too, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. The last anime like that destroyed me was called, Iroduku, and I don't think many people have seen it. But that was, that was intense. That was so beautifully done, but it was very intense. You said something more similar to our world, which sounds like low fantasy. Oh, I meant Hallucinari. I meant Hallucinari when I said that. I'm late to go, man. No worries, Eve, no worries. If Starlight gets destroyed, hey, Eve! That's one way to apologize. You can't throw the bomb and then heal the bomb. How does that work? Thank you, Charming Falcon. I appreciate. Hey, Eve! Oh my gosh! What are you? I see you! I see you here! I see you! I am aware that you're here! Chaotic neutral medic! That actually sounds terrifying. That sounds terrifying. I didn't know which one you needed. Oh my gosh, Eve. I came ready for a fight today. You guys don't have to fight today. You guys don't have to fight today. I was saying earlier in the stream that I can't I can't divulge details, but you might want to potentially try not fighting today. You might want to, you might want to hold your fire. I'm not saying this for my sake. I can't say the things, but I am trying to, yeah, there you go. Letting the chaos bubble. There you go. I don't know. It's always one of those things where I'm always, like, kind of confused and kind of, like, debating on things, but yeah. If it's written in chat, I can't do anything about that. I was saying earlier, like, you know, I know where I stand on things, and most of the time, I don't participate in the events because I just know where I am. You know, I'm aware where I am in the rank, you know? Hey. Hang on. Hang on a sec. Ah! Hang on here. Looking forward to it, though? Technically, you could ban me. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Alright, alright. We'll hold off on healing. I appreciate that. Am I under attack? I'm not under attack. I'm just... No, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Do the bunny's conquest again? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. My gosh, Charming Falcon, that was fast. Congratulations on the star. Oh my gosh. Wait, do we have, Whooper. Whooper is for March. Bunnies have completed their mission and became the only Stargazer tribe. Oh yes, that's also true. That's also true. Your conquest was successful. You are the... I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my head on straight right now. Bunnies who completed their mission became the only Stargazer tribe. Basically, yeah. Basically. Successfully pushed out the indigenous forest dwellers. No, the forest dwellers are still there. The forest dwellers are still there. We are keeping the forest dwellers there. But any like impersonators have there's only one Stargazer. Yeah. Basically. For now. No, they're good. They're good. The goblins and the deer are fine. But yes, you've won the war against any fake Stargazers. And Eve, congratulations on the badge as well. They will come to claim it? What do you mean? What do you mean they will come to claim it? I'm not sure what you mean by this. The goblin children yearn for the crystal apple mines. That doesn't even make sense! Why would there be apples in a mine? They will come to claim the title of Stargazer? No! No, you guys have secured this. This is what I'm trying to say. You've secured the title. You've secured the Stargazer title. Because they're crystal apples? No, that doesn't make sense. If they're apples, then they're not gonna be in a cave. How would they grow? We must not grow complacent. Your title is safe. Your title is safe for now. The only other ones I'm aware of with your title, are far, 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 far away. And you came first. You came first. The only others with the title is a purple alien. And they are very far away, so you do not need to worry about the purple alien. You came first. You came before. You came before the purple aliens. This is a fantasy world. They can be from the mines. They're not from the mines! Why do you even think there are mines? What do you think that crystal apples grow on rocks or something? To mine crystals. Oh my gosh. No, the apples do not come from the mines. If I dig a hole, there's a mine. That's one way of looking at it. They yearn for the crystals. Wasn't this in an episode of MLP? No, crystal apples do not grow in mines. They don't know that. They aren't the smartest. Oh my gosh. If you dig a hole, there's a mine? I mean, if you dig a hole, you're already bunnies. You're already digging holes all day. Let the goblin children have dreams. Oh my gosh. The goblin children tend to like, handiwork, but not mines. Therefore, there are mines. Are you building them? Are you digging them yourself? Are you... What is... Do you have, like, an elaborate tunnel system I don't know about? Let the goblin children have dreams while they mine the crystals for us. Oh my gosh. No, they're tinkerers, basically. You and the bunnies love gemstones, so there must be mines. Handwork, manual labor, what's the difference? No, like tinkering. Like making stuff, right? Like making stuff out of wood and stuff. Like I'm sure that there's stargazers that would appreciate their handicraft, right? Tinker with the rocks they mine. So what you're saying is... Sinsoy, hello, welcome in, welcome in! I see that you're new to IRIAM, so hello, welcome to IRIAM, I hope that you're having a good day. My name is Starlight, and I'm a prismatic kitsune, it's nice to meet you. We'll convince giant ants to mine stuff for us in exchange for mushrooms. Where are you gonna find the giant ants? The dwarven children yearn for the mines? No, they're not dwarven... What? I mean, the goblins are small, but they're different. Oh, thank you, Sinsoys. I appreciate it. Wait, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Sinsoys or... I don't really know how to pronounce, I apologize, but that's very nice of you, thank you. We'll make some of the regular ants bigger with magic. Is that really the best idea, though? Tomato, potato, they're close enough. Oh my gosh. What are you guys gonna ride the ants or something? How is this gonna work? As much as I get accused of being a chaos agent, Vesa has his moments. It's funny, right? Because, there's been times where he's not wanted to claim responsibility. It's as good as an idea of my fireball in the atelier. Oh no, we are not doing that again. We are not going through that again, please. Don't listen to Lillian, she's a spider. She just wants bigger ants for lunch. Oh my gosh. That actually adds up. Yeah, Lillian, what are your motivations here? I feel like Lillian does not have the truest motivation. Maybe? Last time Lillian invited somebody over for lunch, I don't think they came back. If I remember correctly. I don't believe they came back. And then I told her not to invite anyone over for dinner. Define came back. Appeared again in the form that they arrived in? Why does the music always change when you guys get like this? Left the home of their own free will. Yes, exactly. Yeah, did they leave the home of their own free will in the same state that they arrived in? Was it like this before I joined? No, actually. It wasn't, actually. We were talking about, Steam demos, and then we were talking about Celtic music. But that's okay. Eve, did you play any of the Steam demos? Which state? They never left New Mexico? What? What does that mean? Any of you in the background as I cook? Alright, Pumpkin, thank you. I appreciate the support. Hope you're having a good day. Did not been playing Dead Space all morning. That's fair. That's fine. Lillian is good at redirecting things, I've noticed. Lillian, I feel like you must have had some practice with this, because that's pretty specific to be able to come up with. Once again, I've lost the thread of this chat plot. I have too. All you need to know is that Lillian is a spider VTuber. Take that as you will. I have a lot of experience with lying to the Fae. Wait, why specifically the Fae? What? Lillian, you know that I count as that, right? You know that Kitsune are technically of the Fae as well, right? Not a VTuber until I get a model, but thank you. I mean, okay, I'm sorry, I might have jumped on that. But, I mean, in the sense of personality, in the sense of, community, Lillian's probably escaped a lot of murder charges due to technicality. Are you implying that I lied to you? I'm not trying to! You said... Don't twist my words here! You said I have practiced lying to the Fae. I said, Lillian, you understand that I count, right? As Fae? I did not imply anything. I merely gave clarification. Yes, I understand. It's why I said it. Oh my gosh. I can't. I can't with this. Oh. Tricky spider. Very tricky spider. I am not good at, discerning that sort of illusion. Too fun to bully. How dare. How dare. Look, I may be one who can make illusions, but that doesn't mean I can see through others very clearly. This is why I have the props that I do. This is why we have the cards. This is why we have the compass. I sometimes need aid to see through people's deception. Spend enough time around Lady Red, you'll learn the art of deception. I do. She's a stargazer too. Now I'm even more confused. I mean, I know that she has said multiple times that she plays nice. You're making me overthink things now. That's why the 3 stargazers in a trench coat trick worked so well on you weeks ago. Oh my gosh. No, come on. I still did not see a trench coat at all. Regardless of what you want to say about a person in a trench coat, I did not see a trench coat to begin with. Vampire stuff, don't worry about it. Great, now I'm gonna have to, like, get Taka to translate. Because it worked? That's not how that works! That's not how anyone in a trench coat works. It does now. That's not how it works. That's not how Just don't think about it. That's not how it works. if you're in a trench coat, it's to use the trench coat to disguise you as a different person. You still see the trench coat. The trench coat doesn't disappear. You still notice that there is a person in a trench coat. You just mistake who they are. That's how that works. It's not about... The trench coat is not an invisibility cloak! I'm gonna jump in VC to argue this with you. That'll be your stream tomorrow. Please. Please do not. Vesa and Star Podcast arguing the legitimacy of magic cloaks and trench coats. It's not an invisibility cloak. It's different. It's so that... It's so that kids are mistaken for adults. It has nothing to do with being seen or not. I want to listen, oh my gosh. It blends in so you don't notice it and it doesn't stand out. But that's not the purpose of the... That's not the purpose of multiple characters in a trench coat. It is not! It is not! 90% of the time, it's characters in a trench coat who Wow, okay. I don't even know what to make of that one. The majority of the time, it's a bunch of kids who want to get into a movie theater. So they're obviously going to the ticket salesperson, and they're pretending to be an adult. They're being noticed by the ticket salesperson. It has nothing to do with being in the trench coat to not be seen. That's a completely different use case. It's a completely different scenario. If multiple characters are in the trench coat, it's to be assumed as being an adult so they can get into something that they're not supposed to. Alright, I'm off. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any events. Cheers, everyone. Alright, Charming Falcon. All the best. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Like 3 tiny bunnies, but sneaking by a distracted fox. But that's different! That's different, though. That's... No. You're not approaching me trying to, make a, You're not approaching me trying to make a, make me get you into, like, a movie or theater that you can't get into, right? That's different. That's very different. By the way, Vesa, what's your favorite Pokemon again? Wooper? Can you tell me a little bit more about Wooper? And Sprigatito? What about Wooper and Sprigatito again? Because I like cats, that makes sense. What else about and plants? Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm curious about the plant thing, though. I mean, that's why you're choosing Chikorita, right? Skinny Tito's Italian. That's why you're picking Chikorita as well, right? Nagozilla, Crocodiles scare me. I do like Totodile, though. Discord officially flooded with Irish music? Oh man, I'm curious. I'll have to check that out later. Nagozilla, imagine Lolly in trench coat, they'd be dragging the trench coat wherever they go with the short height. I do like Totodile. I think Totodile is very cool. SX, hello there. Welcome in, welcome in. I see that you're fairly new to IRIAM, so hello. Welcome to IRIAM. I hope that you are having a good day so far. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Yeah, my main thing was, Guys, if you see something like that in the future, like what we just saw for a minute there, if you could do me a huge favor and like spam the chat, like just spam it. Just spam it a lot with all kinds of stuff. Because last time I needed to do that, right? It ended up ending the stream. So I am trying to avoid doing that, as best I can. Got more to come, doing a rotation between Rebel, Gaelic, Traditional, and Modern. Oh dear. Do people see us talking? What do you mean, Eve? What do you, can you explain what you mean by that? So people? Wait, what? I wasn't looking. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. We had a troll. But, if we get a troll, if you happen to see it, I'm not saying that you guys have to, like, look out for it, but if you happen to see it, if you can just, like, spam the chat a bunch, because, it's something that I, in most cases, probably need to handle, later. because the YouTube. Oh, you know what? Vesa, that's a really good point. I should have an overlay on the YouTube side that just, like, blocks off the chat. That would be good. That would be good. No, it wasn't on the YouTube side. Make it disappear in the chat log. So the thing is, last time I tried blocking somebody, it ended up, crashing the stream, and I wasn't able to get back in, and then that's what... Do you guys remember the time where stream just abruptly ended, and then Vesta had to tell you guys that I was very sorry that I had left suddenly? I tried to block somebody, and IRIAM glitched out. So I try to avoid doing that if I can, unless it's really egregious. If somebody comes in, yeah. If somebody comes in saying something that's, like, heinous towards me, then it's like, okay, whatever, I'll deal with it later. If someone comes in saying something heinous generally, then I will block. But I try not to now, because last time I did, stream fully crashed. So, but on the YouTube side, I should just have, like, a little picture that, like, goes up or something. Trolls don't make sense to me. I know, right? It's like, it's basically just, it's just children who think it's hilarious to call and ask if your refrigerator is running, you know? It's like, they're just very bored. But it's okay, guys. I appreciate you guys very much. It's just not something I can really handle, per se. Like, off the cuff, right? On YouTube or Twitch, I can get rid of them easily, that's fine. But because, of technical stuff, I just don't want to end the stream by accident, you know? I don't want to end the stream because of, because of technical difficulties. That would be dumb. Nekozilla says kids are up to no good. They'll try to get you in trouble for no reason. Yeah, it's crazy. They don't have enough to do. They've never experienced having to be bored. So they try to cure their boredom when really they should just learn to be bored. Yeah, no, Vesa, I agree. I wish that we had more ads on, like, Twitter and YouTube and stuff. I do agree with that. I honestly feel fairly grateful. I have not been hit as much as other people have. A lot of other people have dealt with worse. And part of that is because of the time I stream at, right? So, I stream, like, when most people are either, like, ending school or ending work or whatever. And usually, it's a weird time to stream, but because of that, I tend to get less of the trolls here, which is nice, which is good. There are times where I've debated on doing other streams, other times, you know. I don't know. It would be nice to stream later at night for, like, cozy game stuff someday. Maybe? I don't know. If I was an IRIAM streamer, I'd probably get fired for how I would talk back to trolls. I don't know. I know that I'm a very safe for work person. I don't really know if there's a rule against that type of... I don't know. I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. Yeah, people are crazy. People are wild. I really don't let it bother me too much. It's more like... It's less so... It less so affects me, and more so affects the community and what the audience is seeing and what YouTube could flag me for or something stupid, right? So it's like, I can deal with it. I don't really care. It's dumb. But when I was first streaming on YouTube, I dealt with a lot worse. So I kind of became a lot more desensitized to it after a while. I tell trolls to go bother redacted instead and then make content out of it. Oh my gosh. When I first started streaming, I would get some really bad trolls on YouTube, like, you know, slurs, swears, lots of not good stuff, lots of bad stuff, lots of, like, don't really want to have to deal with any of that at all type of stuff. And I've been okay here for the most part, and then if something stupid happens, then it's like, okay, I've dealt with this before, I can do it again. You know? You get kind of used to it. Not in a way where it makes it okay, but in a way where, like, it doesn't affect you as much as it once did. If that makes sense. So, I appreciate it. I appreciate the concern. I just sort of wanted to throw that out there. If you see the trolls, then I will, I will take action later. The only issue is that if you want to report them, I know a lot of them swap names really fast. Because, right, they had a name that was directly against me, and then they'll do the same thing as the people do on YouTube. They're gonna go in with a name that's gonna affect somebody else. It's stupid. People are dumb. We can be mean to them, you can't. There you go, yeah. I mean, I can be... Yeah, no, you guys probably handle that better than I can. But yeah. Also, to change the subject completely, just to change the subject completely, I did get to figure out words. Yeah, Nekozilla, that was one of them. That was the one where I wanted to block, but I couldn't really. And I'm sure that they're gonna swap it to another streamer in like 3 minutes. But anyway, one thing I did want to say is that I did complete some of my long time commissions, so I'm really excited to be able to share those off soon. And then because it is March, we also have the next Stream Badge reward. So if you're in the Discord, the next Stream Badge reward is Whooper. We did a piece of Whooper last art stream. So that is a wallpaper that I will be putting in the Discord later in a specific spot that is specifically for Star Badge people. But I think I'm going to be putting it in later, and there's going to be like a grace period from month to month. So in about 4 days, you can expect to see that in the private channel. You are a Star Badge person. Thank you, Eve. Thank you for the support. So in 4 days, you can look forward to the wallpaper that's coming out. I'm excited about it. Also, I have a speed paint ready for it, so I'm gonna throw that up on YouTube as well. The Mew speed paint actually did fairly well. We got 500 views on the Mew speed paint, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot for me with shorts. My shorts have never done well. But that's a lot for shorts, so I want to keep doing more of those. I want to keep doing more of those wallpaper speed paint type stuff, right? I'm actually working on other wallpaper art for people as well. It's a cool. I'm developing a style that works well for it, which is kind of cool. I'm developing a style that like specifically fits the wallpaper vibe. I don't know. I think it's fun. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to attempt to get a video out this month. I was going to try to do it for Pokemon Day, but other stuff was more important. So I'm going to try to do it for this month. I think that'll be nice. And then what about you guys? Do you have any, like, any plans for the month? Any projects that you want to do? Any things you want to work on? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it done. I'm gonna see if I can get it done. I'll have to I'll have to see how things go. I do have some larger projects that are coming up that are commission based, and I'm excited to get those those figured out too. It never ends. It never ends. Nothing art related, but I'm trying to qualify for a new job. That's legitimate. That's legitimate. I hope that that works out. Hello, Sierra. Welcome in, welcome in. Forgot you were on IRIAM today? Distracted and playing Pikmin 2 while working from home. No worries, no worries. It's nice to see you here today. And you really didn't miss much, so it's all good. My stuff is just stream related. IRL, we rolling with the days. That's fair. Stream related is cool though. I want to hear about like what you guys are doing with stream stuff. I like hearing about that kind of stuff. I honestly can't relate as much to IRL stuff as I can with stream and content stuff, so... But yeah. Also, I feel like I want to ask you guys, because I can't remember if I asked on Twitter or not now. I might have made a poll about it, I don't remember. Do you guys ever pay attention to stream schedules, like on social media? Like on Twitter and stuff? I got 8k CCV yesterday in my stream. Dang, Vesta, what were you playing? I do? I post mine? Pikmin. Current playthrough makes me lose white or purple Pikmin in stupid ways more than I schedule. Eve, do you find that the schedules have been helping you? Because I'm debating on starting to do that, but I never know what I'm doing throughout the week, so I kind of always feel weird about making schedules, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not good at planning things day to day for streams. You were playing Pikmin 2? Amazing, amazing. I'm curious how you got 8k, you know? If you ever want to give me some content tips, I'd really appreciate that someday. Helps me be consistent, and my viewers ask for it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Do you ever change what you're doing? Like, when you make the schedule, do things ever change? Or do you make it, like... How specific do you get with it? Play Pikmin? Is that the secret? What about the people who aren't doing as well, who also play Pikmin? Why isn't it working for them? Just say just chatting or playing game or yapping on the weekly schedule? It doesn't have to be too specific. Is that okay? I thought most of the purpose of schedule was usually to be really specific, but if I could be that casual, then I'm okay with it. They're not as cute as you, is that why? Just do it. I figured that it might be good to have something on a social media platform, you know? Like, for people who don't like using Discord, or who don't catch the previous streams where I usually say what I'm doing, I feel like it might be good for me to start doing it. Cute and Pikmin, 8k, easy peasy. Man, I wish. I tried playing Pikmin. I tried playing, the demos. I'm not good with life management type games. I'm not good with management games. It makes me too stressed. I think earlier, Charming Falcon was saying like, oh, you don't like cozy games? And it's like, it's not that I don't like cozy games, it's that I don't like management games. I can't handle anything management based. I used to think that because I was a fox, I had to like Animal Crossing, so I would force myself to buy like every Animal Crossing, and I just... It's not my genre. I've seen schedules that say just yapping, or casual hangout, or open mic night, and it seems to work out. Okay. I might try doing that then. Maybe on tomorrow's art stream, we'll work on designing schedule stuff. Maybe we could fit that in. I think the thing is I overthink the layout of, like, the physical schedule. And then I never end up actually making the schedule. If you can't handle management games, then I ask, how do you even manage commission work? The reason I don't like management games is because it's like work to me again. It's like work twice, right? It's not that I can't handle work, It's that the game feels like it is work. Like, the game is supposed to be either fun or relaxing, and it's not fun or relaxing to me if I just feel like I'm at work while playing a video game. You know? And I've heard that other people have the same sentiments, right? I've heard that there's some people who they really liked cozy chill games in the beginning, and then they would play, like, Power Wash Simulator. And then after a while, they'd be like, why am I playing Power Wash Simulator? I just feel like I'm working as a power washer. Why am I doing this? You know? I think you're thinking too hard when you play games. I'm always thinking too hard, C+. I am always overthinking things. That is kind of what I'm becoming known for at this point, unfortunately. I'd like to not do that. Seems that that's kind of something that's stuck with me. I have your schedule seared in my brain already. I would hope so. It hasn't changed for like 3 years. That's basically the reason I stopped playing mobile games. Yeah, it's like, there's just some games that just kind of ends up being like drudgery, you know? It just kind of ends up being like, this isn't really a game. I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really progressing. Also, with like, what's the word? With management games, it's like, it gets harder, right? Like, it starts off easy. If I'm thinking about something like Animal Crossing, you can pay off your first level of your house pretty easily. And then it just gets longer, and it drags on, and things become, like, less, you get, like, what's it called? Like, you get less dopamine hits if you're trying to collect all the fish for the aquarium, right? Then it's like anything. It's like collecting anything. The first few that you get are going to be like new and fun and interesting, and then after a while it's just the same. And you can't chase whatever the new thing is. I don't understand the appeal of games like Power Wash Simulator. It's basically a very boring FPS. Yeah. It's like, the only time I see those kind of things working is when you're basically just chatting, and you've essentially got the equivalent of Subway Surfers on your screen, right? You're not doing it for the game itself, you're just doing it so that there is something for chat to look at while you're talking. I think that's really the main appeal of those kind of things. Also, Sea Hero, I'm extremely aware that it's a bad trait. If I could help it, I would, but I can't. I would like to refrain from having it as a title. It's, if you want to call me a Scuff Queen of IRIAM, I'm fine with that. But the overthinking thing is actually something that personally gets me. So, I'm, like, explaining it, that I'm aware that it's an issue, but I would like to not be known for it. I am becoming known for it. I wish it wasn't the case. It makes me always freak out about, like, how to stream correctly, if that makes sense. I did that with the Dreamcore yesterday, which was a walking sim. Yeah, it's like, if you're doing chill stuff like that, then it's like, you're basically, you're chilling and saying these kind of things so that you can talk to chat without having to stress too much, right? If you're playing, like, an action game, it's harder to chat while you're playing the game, but if you're doing something like just chatting, then you would probably be playing it just there's something else on the screen while you're chatting. So, like, with IRIAM, it's all just chatting, and then with just chatting on Twitch or YouTube, you're probably playing something alongside of it. Starburst, hello, welcome in, welcome in! I see that you're fairly new to IRIAM, so welcome to IRIAM. Hello, hello. If you have any questions about the platform, let me know. It's nice to meet you. My name is Starlight, and I'm a Prismatic Kitsune. I hope you're having a good day today. Gigi? What about Gigi? Autocorrect? Okay. I thought you meant Gigi and Hololive. I got very confused for a second. Out of curiosity, Star, have you ever played Dungeon Keeper? I don't know what that is. I have not heard that title before. Is it like a life sim type thing, or? It sounds like it would be. It sounds like something about upkeep. That's what it seems like anyways. I feel like, Starburst, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Also, I'm excited, guys. We're really close to 500 on IRIAM. I feel like we were just talking about 400, and we're actually pretty close to 500 at this point. So thank you so much for following, Starburst. We go fast. I'm excited. 500 is a good goal. It's a good number. 460 and counting. Heck yeah! The bunnies keep on multiplying. It's an old isometric evil overlord simulator. Dig a dungeon, hire minions, mine treasure, defeat the heroes. So it's literally just the anime overlord. It's just pixel overlord. Officially flooded with Irish music, added commentary to flex the historian tag. Sounds good, Celtic Alchemist. What was I saying before? With the... I forget what I was saying before with the cozy games, I think. Not inaccurate. You guys can see the Discord right now, I can't. I'm not paying attention to the Discord. I'll be surprised. I will be surprised later. Vinefox, hello, hello! It's been filled? Celtic Alchemist, how intense did you go? Maybe it needed a thread? Oh dear. Hello, hello, Vinefox, how are you doing? I hope everything's going well. Can't see the Discord without dropping IRIAM. No worries, Lillian. The voice of reason is here. True. I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. Lillian, why are you starting things? Why are you starting things? Doing okay at work? I'm glad to hear that. What happened? We've just been chit-chatting about a bunch of different stuff in general. Starting things is my duty? Oh my gosh, Eve. She meant the- Oh! Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I mean, it wouldn't be like... It wouldn't... You can understand my confusion. Too many beings here. A little bit, huh? A little bit. Poor phrasing on my part. It's okay, Lillian. I was like, wait! I thought you guys were starting to get along! It's all good. It's all good. I think we were just talking about chill games before. We were just asking if anyone, I was asking if anyone had played any Steam demos. Lillian, oh my god. Oh, okay, alright. Let's cut it there. That sounds kind of cool, to be honest. Wow, Vess. Oh my gosh. I feel like, Vessa, I can just feel the bug cat emoji. I can just feel the bug cat emoji emanating from that sentence. Who is the salsa? I think it's a little bit different. Creative Raven, hello, welcome in, welcome in. That's how Roomba started? And became canonical? Oh my gosh. What are you saying? Hello, Creative Raven. I hope you're doing well today. It's nice to see you. We were talking about, well, we were, at one point. We were talking about, if anyone played any Steam games. And I was talking about trying, not so much succeeding, but trying to play, some of the cozy Steam demos. I really want to learn what my balance is with streaming that kind of stuff, with streaming games, with streaming cozy games, all that kind of thing in general, you know? I feel like, as much as I said that I wanted to not play action games because I felt that I wasn't ready for it because of, like, trying to handle chat, I feel like it's easier for me to talk while playing that kind of thing. I don't know. Is that weird, or would that make sense? There's, like, more going on? There's more to comment on, maybe? I don't know. A little nervous? Getting my new armed security guard assignment means new faces and new places. Uckness. Wait. Are you working as an armed security guard? Usually just more movement or more engagement, yeah. But I'm always worried about, like, not being able to pay as much attention to chat, but then I had people saying that they're okay with that, they're used to that if the game is more action-y. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Like, what do you guys prefer watching in general? Like, not with me, just in general. Do you guys prefer watching, like, cozy chill stuff or action-y stuff? Yeah, oh my gosh, stay safe for sure. New people, new places, but I mean, at least there's some, like, interest level with that, right? Like a change of pace? I don't care about the game as much as the streamer? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I know that, like, the Hololive girls play a huge variety of stuff, right? They're really never specializing in anything unless they're sort of known for it. Like, I know that there's, like, the gamers group, right? No, even that's not even accurate. They do a bunch of stuff. Well, there's, I know there's members who are, like, more known for FPS and stuff like that. It's easier to list what I won't watch? Okay. Whatever makes the streamer happier, it makes the stream lighter. Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, now I'm curious, too. What do you not like watching? I'm also very curious at this point. Chat reflects streamer? That's true, yeah. I think it, like, Eve, I was saying earlier that when it comes to cozy games for me, or when it comes to, like, the cozy game that are, like, puzzle-based, I think the reason that stream threw me off so much is because I get nervous when I can't progress fast enough, and I feel like, you know, there's eyes on you and they're gonna get bored because you can't get farther, and it's like there's not enough different stuff happening on screen, and it gets me nervous with that kind of thing. And I was explaining that when I do art streams, that's also the reason that I can't get myself to do line art on stream, is because line art takes so long and I feel like it just gets more and more boring to watch, and then I start getting antsy and anxious about it, you know? I understand that. It feels like you have a ton to compensate and it stresses you out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've probably done puzzle stuff on stream, right? And it's like, if it's taking you too long to figure out, then you start getting self-conscious, like, oh, they're gonna think I'm really stupid, or I'm taking too long and they would have solved it faster, or they're gonna leave, because it's like, you know, it's just, So I'm trying to figure out, like, how to handle that feeling. I feel that way with Souls games. That definitely would make sense, right? Yeah, I can absolutely see that with Souls games. I have no interest in Overwatch, Apex, or anything made by Ubisoft after 2014. I also can't watch people paint minis. I was safe with everything except the last part. I've debated on wanting to do painting on stream at some point. But I guess not. I don't want to anger Lillian. The main thing is you should be having fun too, though. I usually am. I just very slowly start getting more and more and more stressed. Like, Eve probably really, really enjoys Souls games. But then if there's a part that's too hard and you're trying more and more, if you're alone, then it's like, okay, I'll be a little frustrated, but I can keep trying. And then when you're doing it on a stream, it's like, people are watching me fail. People are watching me fail. People are watching me fail. And it's like, I can see how that would get to you, right? Yeah, you get frustrated. DJ Beamy, hello, welcome in. I see that you're new to IRIAM, so welcome to IRIAM. My name is Starlight, I'm Prismatic Kitsune, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. If you paint, I'll show up to listen, but watching people paint stresses me out for some reason. It stresses you out? Oh, that's actually not what I would expect. Do you also paint minis? Is that why? When you finally beat it, but you have to get there first. Yeah. And I have a good viewer base that doesn't like to see me suffer. That makes sense. But it's like, they'll stick with you, right? You know what I have a hard time understanding, but at the same time I can understand it, is like, the really big people who do those very intense challenges that end up taking them like 10 hours to complete. And then they've got like all the people rallied around them to complete this thing that might take like, you know, 10 hours or more. Like they're doing some kind of crazy challenge that just makes everything even harder than it needs to be. That would stress me out so much. Brain goes haywire looking for flaws. I don't paint minis because I get too frustrated. The same goes for watching. Art streams are fine. Looking for flaws. Like in the paint job? That requires us to be good at games. Mon, hello! Welcome in! Wait, I'm curious about this. I don't paint minis, I get too frustrated. The same goes for watching. Is it the paint job of painting the minis? Like, in terms of, like, how flush it is to the line or something? I'm sorry, if you're okay with talking about this, I am curious how this works. Because I used to do this for a job, you know? So I'm just kind of curious about it. Lillian wouldn't like how I paint, I just dunk them? Wait, how does that work? Kokomi, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you, hello. My name is Starlight, I'm a Prismatic Kitsune. It's nice to see you. Did I play any Next Fest demos? I did, yes. Did you, Mon? Kokomi, thank you so much for following, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I did. I tried playing some cozy games, and then off-stream I played some more action-y games. Did you play any? I forced myself to take a break yesterday, actually, believe it or not. That actually... Does anyone else get really stressed when they try taking a break? Yeah, did you? Did you play any... I'm back, I had to add more Irish songs to the Discord. Celtic Alchemist, how many of you added? I'm wondering if this might have been better as a thread. Not sure what exactly it is. Maybe I'm just salty about how expensive Warhammer is, and watching people paint minis makes me envious. Okay, fair enough. That's fair. If I was to do painting on stream, I would not be painting Warhammer minis, I would be painting something that I sculpted. Would that make it different? When you want to do something, it's like, but I don't want to do something, and it's like tugging at you. Huh? Wait, did I miss something here? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're forcing yourself to take a break. It's not rational, don't pay me any mind. No, it's fine. They're too expensive to learn/practice on. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. My thing is, like, it's not something that I'm doing now, and it's not something that I would plan to do in the near future. But I sculpt. If you guys didn't know that, I sculpt. And someday, I want to learn how to sculpt digitally, how to 3D print, and eventually, try to paint stuff on stream, maybe. I would like to someday get to the point where I could sculpt something digitally on stream, 3D print it, and then maybe paint something in the future. I don't know. Because that also involves, like, a lot of, like, physical setup, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. But at the very least, I would like to get better at digital sculpting. I'm normally a traditional sculptor, and that's not really something I can stream. I want to do nail painting on stream, but I have no idea how to set that up with the model as well. Yeah, it's tricky. It seems tricky, anyway. I don't know. If you were in Hololive, you wouldn't be able to. It's when you want to have a break, it's like an itch. Yeah, for me, it's like, I'll force myself to take a break, and then the only thing I want to do is draw, but then, if I'm drawing, I just want to take a break. Did you know people in Japan sculpt realistic faces to get rid of anger? I did not know that. Is it of people they know? Is it like a... Is it like a I don't want to use that word. It's more of like, because realism would take a long time, right? Or they're like making the realistic faces angry as well to sort of like get out the frustration. Play sculpt underneath camera. Like bullies they'd hit in the face. Oh my gosh. So it kind of, it's like, it's not like a, it's not like a voodoo doll, but it's like kind of the emotional version of it. The sculptors get paid a lot though. Wait, so someone else is doing the sculpting and then they get paid to make it in the bully's likeness? Is that what it is? I thought you meant the people who are angry do the sculpting themselves. Wait, hang on a sec. I'm a novice? Wait, for sculpting, you mean? Look, thank you very much for the fire, I appreciate it. The people that, are getting bullied by it. Oh, I thought the people who were getting bullied were the ones sculpting. I got very confused by that. Okay, so the people who were getting bullied commission a sculptor to sculpt the bully's face, and then they can punch the sculpture. It's like hiring a character. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. Pretty sure the business is in Thailand, not Japan. Oh! New bartender trick, make drinks for bullies. Celtic Alchemist, I'm a little scared where you're going with that. Hang on a sec. Oh, okay, okay. I appreciate that. It's like a stress reliever in a way. That's what it seems like, yeah. I don't know. I just want to make cute animals, honestly. That's what I mainly want to sculpt, is I would like to get to the point where I could digitally sculpt stargazers. And at some point, I would like to be able to practice doing that, and then get good enough to be able to do it on stream. Relieve stress by punching clay statues of your box or X. That seems like it would be so expensive, though. I need to make mine still. Yeah, I want to see that, Eve. I want to see that at some point, even if it's just in mood board form. Hang on a sec here. Yeah, I appreciate that, Vesta. Thank you. Just out of the clay. Punch, punch, punch. Generally disappointment all around? What? I'm not a good artist, but it'll be Garbo, but it will be, reasonable? Hmm? I don't know what that... Reasonable. Oh, okay. Eve, don't worry about that. We have artists of all different caliber, all different levels, all different interest levels. So don't worry about that. I am more interested in seeing more stargazers. That is what matters to me. We have artists of all levels. I am happy to accept any stargazer. Giving Irish lessons if anyone wants. Celtic Alchemist, I'm scared how many songs you might have thrown into the Discord. Maybe we should make a thread next time. Check the Discord. I'm scared. Oh. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's not bad. I got nervous. I thought you sent like 30. When you said flood, I kind of took it a little literally, and I'm like, oh no. Stargaze Shelter. I have not heard that. I have not heard that. No, but I'm intrigued now. All safe for work for now. In my server, please continue keeping it safe for work. I would definitely appreciate that. Okay, no, that's not bad. I thought you had like 30 or something crazy. That's not bad at all. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. I'll definitely check those out later. Only to flex historical muscles. We do have to keep things safe for work in general, though. I want to be able to apply that equally across the board. That the server is safe for work, that my streams are safe for work. That is one thing that I want to keep clear. Robin, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Stargaze Shelter is a Japanese musical group. Oh, very cool. I'll definitely check that out at some point. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Also, Robin, hello, welcome in. Stopped myself during demo stream because I started making a bad joke. No worries, no worries. It's alright, but I do appreciate it. If someone else violates server rules before I do, I'll be extremely cross. We'll keep to the rebel songs my father allowed me to sing. Oh my gosh. It'll likely be me. You guys are fairly, well, you don't break server rules, but you break a lot of rules of war. I don't even know what to say to that. You break a lot of rules of violence, but you don't break rules of the server. Moral integrity. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you guys... We need not morals. Oh my gosh. They match well with the aesthetic? I'll have to check that out. I'll definitely have to check that out. Also, hello, Robin. My name is Starlight, and I'm a Prismatic Kitsune. It's nice to see you. Yeah, stargazers are kind of ridiculous. I mean, like, you guys are great, but you're also kind of insane. But that's okay. You love my... Really? I appreciate that. I don't really... I never really know how to handle that kind of thing, but thank you. That's very nice of you. I know, I don't know how to, I don't know how to handle that in general. But thank you. I have comfy big sister voice? That's interesting. I think Stargaze Shelter's genre is dreamy pop? I haven't heard that before. I'll definitely check that out. There's, not Ara, but reliable. No, I didn't think you would go that way. Don't worry. But what was I saying? Dreamy pop. I don't think I've heard that genre. You know what genre that I really like that no one knows about? I'm curious if you guys know about this. Have you guys heard of artcore? Art, just like, you know, regular art. Have you heard of artcore? That's one of my favorite genres, and hardly anybody knows about it. Well, Vesa knows about it because I introduced him to it. But, I'm curious if anyone's heard of it before. Yeah, I know you've heard it, because I've shown it to you. Heard it in passing? That's fair. That's fair. It's really... but I like it a lot. It's like... how do I describe it? It's like... electronic mixed with orchestral, I guess is the best way to say. Think of, like, any really intense, anime opening that's not pop, but is, like, very, very, like, epic cinema trailer sounding-ish. And then with, like, a little bit of electronic thrown in. Is it similar to J-Core? Probably. Probably. It's kind of, yeah, a lot of people don't know about it. It is used a lot in anime. I think it is probably something that is more popular in Japan than it is, in the West. But it's a genre that I really love. There's so many different types out there now. Yeah, true, true. I know it is, definitely used more in anime, though. It fits anime. It fits, like, that modern fantasy vibe. You know what I'm saying? Do I watch JJK or Sakamoto Days? I have not seen either of those, unfortunately. The closest I've come to JJK was, was drawing an emote for Sea Hero in JJK style. Wait, is that JJK or am I going crazy? Wait, am I mixing up my acronyms? I might be mixing up my acronyms. Hang on, this is making me self-conscious. Did I mix that up incorrectly? Yeah, no, JJK is Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, I did mix that up. I'm sorry. Wait, yeah. Okay, I very much mixed up the acronym. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to think correctly. No, I did not do anything, JJK related. I did, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure related art. I got very confused with the acronym. I apologize. I have not seen any of those, though. I think they might be slightly too intense for me. But I've heard that they are very highly rated. I'm hearing every film trailer from the last decade in my head because they are all the same. I guess, like, I don't know what uses artcore that you guys might be familiar with. I'm trying to think. If I was to just type in artcore, does it, like, show me anything? And it's not a website. It's not... Why does it give me guitar? Aesthetics Wiki, there we go. Primitively known as Renaissance Hardcore. Electronic music genre originated in Japan in the 2000s. The genre is characterized by fusion of drum and bass with classic music and traditional music from various regions of Europe. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. So it's like electronic and fantasy orchestral. JJK is a great anime, terrible manga. I can only say that since coming. Oh my gosh. A portmanteau of art and hardcore techno. The songs tend to have high BPM, emotional rhythm build-ups, and peculiar dramatic atmosphere. Most of them are piano-based, yes. Followed by synthesizers and electric guitars, smoothly merging electronic with acoustic. Artcore is sometimes called Japanese artcore in Western music to distinguish it from the subgenre hardcore punk of the same name. Okay. Sometimes might be considered a subgenre of J-core. There you go. There you go. A subgenre of J-core. There's your answer. You would probably like Demon Slayer? Maybe. I do think that sometimes the BPM is too high. I don't like all artcore. I do think sometimes it gets a little bit too much, a little bit too intense. But I like the general vibe of it. A John Carpenter score? I don't know that name off the top of my head. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really bad with names. Oh, I would have never seen any of these. I probably have never heard any of those scores in my life, because I don't think I've ever seen any movie that they've worked on. So I apologize. I don't know. Moral, hello, welcome in. Congrats on joining IRIAM. We're happy to have you. Hello. Fair enough, mostly retired. That's fair. Do I play Honkai Genshin or Project Sekai? I do not, but I love the art style of it. Cat on IRIAM, yeah! Yeah, Moral's a founding streamer. Happy to be here. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you enjoy IRIAM. Audio cutting? Is it? Hopefully not. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. It did for a minute? Okay. But it's not like... for a sec? Alright, okay. That's good. It's good now. Okay. I'm glad to hear. Moral, did you play any of the Next Fest demos earlier? Also, it's really cool to see a cat on IRIAM. I'm hoping someday that I'll be able to share more of my Fox form with you guys. The Steam demos. The Steam demo stuff. It's not important. I was just curious. That's just sort of the stream title. That's all. I don't really do Steam demos. No worries. This is the first year I've ever tried them, so it's all good. All good. Yeah, I would like to show off my Fox form more at some point. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Thank you. For you guys who have not seen my Fox form, let me see if I can show it off real quick. There we go. This is about as much as I can show you on IRIAM, but I'm hoping to someday show a little bit more. But this is what I can show on IRIAM for the moment. But yeah, it's really cool to see a cat on IRIAM. That's really fun. Poof! There we go. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. My Fox form is like my main form, right? Cool sunglasses. Fox sighting called the Cryptid Watcher community? I mean, I'm sort of a fox here either way at all times, so I don't know what's different. Internet is about to make me throw hands. I'm sorry to hear that, Celtic Alchemist. But yeah, I started as a fox as a streamer. And my demi-human form is newer. But I feel good here. I feel good in this form. It feels nice. It feels natural. I'm comfortable in it. It's hard to keep up all the time. I do hope to someday be able to bring back my fox form someday. But I'm happy with this at the moment. And I was, you know, I only sort of, like, I was able to debut on IRIAM with it, right? And it sort of, it got me back into enjoying content again. It makes me feel good about things, so. I'm happy with it. They're doing better? That's good. But yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying things. You know what I really, I think next stream we will probably, not IRIAM stream, YouTube stream. I will probably try working on a schedule. Robin, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think I'm going to try working on a schedule tomorrow. We'll see anyway. I don't know how far we're gonna get. But if I could at least draft something out, it would be good. And then next IRIAM stream, I'm not really sure what we're gonna be doing. Crow, hello, welcome in, and welcome to IRIAM. I hope that you're enjoying the platform so far. Nice to see you. But, I think we will probably start wrapping things up here. If you have not yet joined the Discord, definitely consider joining the Discord to get notified next time I am going live. I'm also going to try to start using schedules for people who are not in the Discord or don't like using Discord. And I'm also on YouTube and Twitch if you would like to follow me there. I would be happy to see you on YouTube and Twitch. I mainly play, well, I'm learning how to play games. And I also do a lot of art streams, so if you are interested in art streams, I'd be happy to see you there. Thanks for another fun stream. I'm glad to hear that, Lillian. Thank you. And Crow, thank you so much for following. I will see you guys Wednesday. I will be back Wednesday, I promise. For those of you who are new here, my typical start time is 2 o'clock Eastern Standard. So, that is, this is normally the time where I wrap up, but if you follow, you will get notified next time I'm live, so thank you. I appreciate the support so much. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Vine Fox, thank you very much for the hearts. And I will see you guys all later. Thank you so much. Thank you for the big heart, Eve. I appreciate it. Alright. Celtic Alchemist, thank you very much as well. Thank you for the big heart. Thank you guys for the support. Alright. I will see some of you guys tomorrow on the YouTube side, and I will see the rest of you on IRIAM on Wednesday. All the best, wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. And all the best. Thank you so much.